greatest way to scout gems/wonder kids in Football Manager, yeah? And let me tell you why you can't get mad at me. The reason why you can't get mad at me is because I didn't say it's the only way. I said it's the greatest. So, now, you're gonna have to break some rules. So if you don't want to break any rules, I'll be honest.
You have to leave the video. I'm not gonna lie. You have to break rules in order to find the greatest way to scout players. So let me explain.
Now, you've got two options right here where the cursor is. You've got two options. It says interested in, or, well, you have to select. You have to select the thing. Alright, cool. If you select it, you're either the scouting players here, the players that you're scouting are either interested in you, or if you unselect it, they're not interested. You get me? Yeah! Hey, listen, you're gonna have to break rules in order to find the greatest way. You have to break the rules, bruv. What I always do is I always filter it by pressing transfer value, bruv. You press that, it will show you the highest player in terms of value that's either interested or not interested in your club, bruv. You get me? All right, for this video, you're gonna want the box selected for players that are interested in you because you're scouting players that suit the team you're at. For example, right now I chose Man City because I've been a City fan since day one. And also, the player that I'm going to use as an example for this video is Carlos Soler. The reason why is because, as you can see, in terms of scouting, we don't know who he is. Like, we don't know what he looks like. There's bare either 12 to 16s, 12 to 15s in there. We don't know what the stats are looking like. The whole video right now is based on
how do I find the easiest way for me to see what these players look like. Easiest, cheapest. I'm not going to say quickest because it is kind of long, but it is the easiest way though. So let's get into it, bruv. So bruv, you get me?
Yeah! See, now you're not always going to have the luxury of having a big team like Valencia that you will automatically remember the name of the team. So I would rather say, instead of remember the name of the team, try and remember the player's name. You're going to have to remember how to spell Soler, which for me is easy. That's why I chose the minute. But not a lot of players are going to be as known as Soler, so you're probably going to have to write down their name in terms of the spelling. And that bit will come important later. But yeah, let's get into it. Yeah! Alright, so this is where we start to cheat, yeah? Cool, let's get into it. Bruv, listen, start a new game, yeah? This is what we do. We start a new game, we go to create a club, bruv. We go to create a club. Now, whatever league you're in, doesn't really matter. As long as you've got a couple of nations to choose from, then it's fine. So you have a wide variety of different teams. So I'm just going to pick a couple random ones. For example, the big leagues like La Liga we've got the Portuguese Liga Big League, Italy, Germany, England. Anyone else that's noticeable? No disrespect, but not really. Say yeah! Alright, and now we've got our little database with all these different teams from all these different countries where when I select the player, I'll automatically be able to see his stats, bruv. You get me? So, for example, I'll select Man City right there. It's the search bar that I want though. So now I remember how to spell Soler. So S-O-L-E-R, Soler. What does he look like for my save? Let me find out right now.
Oh, that's how he looks. Ah, you get me? That's way easier than me paying someone else to do that for me. I'll just do it myself.
Bruv, you get me? And it is cheating, but I don't give a damn. I couldn't give a flying noodle, mate. You get me? Say, top of the range, mate. Top of the range. Alright, so in terms of practicality, in fact, you're probably thinking, what does he mean by practicality? I mean accessibility in terms of how to find your players all the time, yeah?
Whenever you need to scout players, yeah, you've got a save that you can always just come back, add a new manager, select to see what a player looks like. That's simple, bruv, you get me? It's so easy. And yes, it is breaking rules, but who cares? So,
that is the greatest way for you to scout players. Well, gem/wonder kids, bruv. Obviously, this does not count for regions because you can't really type in a region's name in a different save because they do not exist, bruv. You get me? Like Aubameyang's hairline. But anyway, you lot, if you like that video, subscribe to the content, expect from me, and I'll see you in the next episode, bruv. Say, whoa.